Pop up.
Down in the valley where the girls get naked. If you throwing bands and you know she gonna shake it. 1, 2, break them. 3, 4, break them. These niggas grind hard, but it grind harder. What's up, Bomb Squad? This your girl Lisa.
And DC Cool.
And we back from the pink pussy land broke as hell.
Man, we broke.
Hell yeah, you don't go to the strip club, come out. If you come out the strip club with all the money you went in the strip club with, then clearly you were in the incorrect strip club.
Now, guys, tell me this. How many people down in the comment box been waiting for... Bring this up. Why you bring it back? How many people been in the comment box waiting for P-Valley Season 2 to come out? Down in the comment down below, let us know if you have been waiting for Season 2 to come out. And have you watched Season 1? Some people might have just jumped into Season 2 and don't know what's going on. But let us know if you've been waiting like everybody else. I've been hearing about P-Valley coming on for... How long they been off?
I don't know. Before the pandemic, wasn't
it? Was it before the pandemic?
Okay.
Was that the last time? 2020? 2020?
Yeah, it's been on before the pandemic, so it might have been 2019.
Wow, that's a long time.
Because I think it came on during the summertime, and then the pandemic hit when it was supposed to come back on. And then, yeah, because people don't understand, pandemic hit and knocked everything out of whack in March of 2020. So anything that was supposed to come back out in 2020, didn't.
So let's get on with the beginning.
But
Season 2, Episode 1.
So,
man,
that was a car wash. So if anybody ain't seen it, we're going to have spoilers. We're talking about the whole first episode. So if you have not seen it, before we get into it, please leave now, go watch it, and then come back and see if you agree with what we say. Now, y'all know your girl raised in the dirty. So I'm used to little towns and I'm used to them strip clubs where everybody think it's bullshit, but you walk in there, you be like, oh. So that's how it was when they had like Pussyland. And for all y'all that have watched it, you understand Pussyland is not actually a land, but it is a drive-through car wash. The strippers.
Man, I might have to come up with that idea out here.
You can't come up with an idea that's already had. It's not coming up with an idea that's already had. You can expand on the idea. You can add to the idea, but you're going to have to pay whoever did the idea if they have it copyrighted. Now, if anybody copyrighted I don't know if you can, because I know growing up, all the rappers had at least one video with bikini titty car washes. So I don't even know if you can do that.
It was a car wash on the outside. This was an indoor car wash.
No, I'm just saying. But I mean, I think the only difference is that there was actual nipples out and people were stripping. I think that's why I was on the inside. And it was nighttime. But anyway, either way.
I would get my car washed every day.
Shit, I'd be right with you.
The paint be done fell off.
And I gotta say, my girl Mercedes did not disappoint. I don't care what you say.
Nah.
You can have all the young, tender, perky titties you want, but nothing beats experience when it comes to that pole and that dance. That bitch shoes was on fire.
Yes.
What?
How her shoes? Them jokers say.
So, what's next? I don't even remember. Let me tell y'all something. I was just sitting up there with my mouth open watching it for the most part. So he reintroduced all the characters, kind of one at a time, sort of kind of one at a time. I felt the girl, I felt the wife of I don't know his name. And I don't know why I don't know his name, because I guess he's supposed to be a central character, but I didn't like his character, the lawyer.
Yeah.
I didn't care for. I understood what he was doing, but still, I was with my girls in the paint, so I didn't really like his character, so I ain't learned his name. You know, your girl, if If I don't like you, you don't exist. So that even goes on TV. So I don't know the name, but I felt for his wife because she showed how bad it was at the beginning of the pandemic for first responders, for nurses, for EMTs, paramedics, and people who had to actually be working up close and personal during the raging pandemic time. So I felt bad about that.
Yeah, I felt their pain.
And but the funny part to me, the funniest part of the beginning was the sign with that girl mama.
Oh yeah, the mama. They got the church.
The pastor preacher.
Yeah.
Reverend Deacon Doug mama. Somebody wrote this bitch on the. That was even before they sang my song.
On the billboard, they wrote that on there. That's crazy.
Uncle Clifford again did not disappoint because can't nobody
beat Uncle Clifford.
Nobody.
Wait a minute, hold up. How about when dude went to the car wash?
Oh hell no!
Uncle Clifford was standing there.
See, I can understand. See, again, that's the thing. Growing up in a super small town in the South where homophobia, racism, bigotry, and bias run rampant. It's a predominantly black town. I grew up in one of those where you had very little interaction with white people, and the interaction you did have, those people were the money people, but they didn't live in the city. They lived on the outskirts, just like the lone white man who is now. What pissed me off is why the lone white man in the whole town, the one white family, because I ain't seen no white people other than the girl, and she gone. Yeah. The little stripper, she gone. She went to Arizona because her mama died.
Yeah.
But why is he the male?
Oh yeah, the man. Yeah.
So, but he looked like every stereotypical greasy, slimy politician, right down to he had so much juice and gook in his hair, he made me sticky just by watching him. He was just ugh.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then the pastor lady, she had the big what was that?
She took her daughter's storefront, took her daughter's money. Now she doing, and no disrespect to pastors, preachers, reverends, and deacons and out there, but she does what a lot of people do when there is no other job, when there is no other way to make money. You will make money off of anything, and a lot of people will use religion because they know that they don't have to get a storefront. They don't have to have a product. They don't have to have a service. All they have to do is say, I am for the Lord, and the Lord speaks through me. So you got to give me your money, and you got to worship me, because then I will send that worship to God. I have issues with storefront preachers because I have seen too many storefront preachers use that storefront for anything but the Lord.
And she was doing a food bank thing and giving out her CDs to
giving out her CDs
to lure them.
Yeah,
she had a whole traffic. I thought they was going to the damn car wash, but they was going to the church.
No, but think about it. If everything is closed down, you can minister to people over the internet, and you don't have, like I said.
Speaking of internet, I was a little with the little girls. The girls, they was on the Zoom and they couldn't do the.
Oh yeah, I mean, again, I'm gonna tell you something. I understood where Mercedes was coming from in last season, where she was trying to get the girls to do something productive, because the reality is a lot of in these small towns, the little girls don't have anything to do, the little boys don't have anything to do, and they get in trouble. And she understood because she grew up like that. That's why I like Mercedes, because at the end of the day, she real. She may be hard on you, but she real. And at the end of the day, she know how she was growing up, and she would rather give these little girls something to do than to let them go down the path that's led to where she is. Now, let me tell you something. I ain't got no problem with strippers. I don't know why anybody does. If you can make money doing whatever you do you, boo. I love a good stripper. Ain't nothing like a good stripper to me. So I hate that the show makes people feel like stripping is a bad thing. It's not. But it is a career that for a lot is born out of desperation. Having little or no education, having an area where there are really no job opportunities. And in the reality of the whole world, the sex sells. So I'm down for the Pink. The Pink is back, baby.
But hold on, let's go to the part at the funeral home. If y'all
that's another job.
No. When dude
that nigga jumped up out of that damn coffin, he almost got shot in the face. Our boy jumped like it was a zombie apocalypse. Why is he in the coffin? But I mean,
like you about to get dealt with, boy.
I'm gonna tell you something. P-Valley is all fun and games, and it is funny as shit. And it is funny, and it'll make you mad, it'll make you sad, it'll make you happy, it'll make you laugh. But at the end of the day, it is some prophetic. They say some very deep shit, and you don't realize it because they cussing like I'm doing, or because it's in the middle of a strip club. But they say some profound stuff. I mean, even when you look at to my little boy Murder, I'm gonna tell y'all something. He cute as he can be. Now he's a cute little boy, and I ain't mad at his music. I'm not mad at. I don't know if it's his music, but I'm not mad at the music that he's portraying because he living what he's rapping what he living. And he ain't out in the world. His what's the last song talking about? He gonna get out this bitch. I'm gonna get out this bitch and drive my damn Jaguar. I was like, well, you get out of it and drive it then.
They getting up out of that camp.
But I mean, I was like, and he's talented, and it gets lost in the fact that he's still living in, even after he blew up last season, he's still living in the hood, still slanging.
Like a shack house.
Yeah, he's still living in trap house. He's still slanging. But he you know, it's just, it is what it is. The pandemic hit the world hard, and it hit small towns that had very little in it. It hit it hard too.
So what about the part with the funeral? What in the world colors was
First
that?
of all, I would have woke up and I would have been every last one of them asses had me out there in that lime green leprechaun ass suit. And y'all everybody coming down the street looking like a highlighter marker. What the hell?
Why was those colors?
Because I guess that was his. I mean, he was colorful. He dressed like a pimp.
Yeah, that's right. True.
He dressed like a pimp. So that might have been his favorite suit. That might have been his last Easter suit. I don't know. However, my favorite color is pink.
You want to be in the Pink Valley?
Shit, I'm gonna be cremated. But if you wanna,
go ahead. Back to the.
I just can't. I can't. They was looking like highlighter markers walking down the middle of the street, and the poor little one man in a regular suit looked so out of place. And I'm just like,
right?
Yeah. And then
they had to put a pink up. No, they put the green. Little green
put a little handkerchief square in his pocket
so he can blend in.
So he can be a part. I get it. That's that's what we do. We have themes. We have a theme for everything and a color for everything. So, and when Clifford went to the house to get the chitlins for what's that? Is that her mama or her aunt?
I can't remember who that was.
See, it's been gone so long that little characters that
we try to remember
are a part of the story, but not like a part of the story. It's hard to remember them. You remember
the main characters.
Yeah, you remember Murder, Autumn, Clifford, Mercedes, Diamond. What's the other one name? Mississippi. Who is a beautiful little girl. She's a beautiful little girl.
And then what about the girl with the baby?
Mississippi.
She was
That's where he got the song from. He wrote the song.
Is she trying to get up
for her to strip? He wrote the song in the last season because Mercedes was gone and they needed a headliner. But even though she was beautiful, everybody just kept telling how beautiful she was. They didn't realize how talented she was, but she's very shy, even though she was a stripper. So that's why Murder wrote that song, Mississippi. So when she on the pole, that song and that slow song he made, that I think he wrote that for Clifford, but she the one danced off of it. when she danced off that little slow song last season, I was like, okay. M.I. Crooked letter I, crooked letter I, humpback I, Mississippi pride. I was like, oh.
Let me find out she got the words into Yeah, but
so, and I'm
hold up. So why was she trying to get out the house?
Because the last season, why she's in last season, the reason that she tried to go apologize to Diamond was because I don't know. I think it was the last show, and everything popped off when the guy that Autumn got the money from came up there. He got killed. Oh boy, was in her boyfriend. I don't remember his name. Had got into it with Diamond and called Diamond a nigga, but she did. That's why she thought. Here's what she thought. She thought that Diamond was beating up her boyfriend because he was trying to protect her, because he was trying to do it for her honor or whatever. She didn't know that her white boyfriend was in the middle of a black strip club and just called a black bouncer a nigga.
Right.
So that's why he was getting his ass whooped in the last season. She pulled a gun on Diamond. That's why Diamond ain't talking to her, because she pulled a gun on Diamond. So she trying to get out the house because the same boy, because she used to come to the club last season covering up bruises on her neck, on her arm. He didn't care where he touched her, even though she was a stripper and was gonna be naked, because wasn't nobody gonna do nothing about it, and she wasn't gonna leave it.
Okay.
Because now they got two babies. Because they had the one baby, the bigger one, and I got another little baby. Because he won't let out the house. Even though she gets 400,000 views a day, she gets 400,000 views a day from that one room. That's why when she was talking about going back to the Pink to dance, he was like, "Nah, you are right in that room right there." So
I can see her coming out. She coming out.
And now he's mad because Corona hit and he lost his job, but she the one paying for everything. So now he want to go back to work because he don't want her to go nowhere, because he wants to keep her locked down. And because he's abusive, he gonna end up killing her, or she gonna end up killing him. So she finally found. So first of all, when Diamond snatched that nigga by his chin and popped him in his forehead.
Wait a minute, you gotta tell how it went.
So
dude was about to go in the store with no mask on.
So now this is, like I said, this is at the height of the pandemic when there were very few stores open, and they were seriously serious about no mask. No mask, no entry. You ain't coming in. They had security guards. Some places even had police stand outside. So Diamond is security at the dollar store. I don't know, it's like a Dollar General, a Family Dollar, not the Dollar Tree. And she's going up there. She ain't got no mask on. So he said, "You can't come in without no mask." "Well, I just wanted to get the diapers for my baby." He's like, and then she said, I've been trying to come see you, and want to apologize for that night. I don't think she understood why pulling that gun on him was so serious. One, this man has been physically abusing you this whole season. This whole time. You've been coming in here with bruises and black eyes and choke marks around your neck, having people to do makeup surgery on you so you could go out there. Yeah. And this man been sitting here with you, listening to you, watching your baby, making sure you can get out there and making sure you're safe. And you will pull a gun on him instead of the motherfucker that's tried to kill you more than one time. That pissed him off. Second, I shouldn't have to be scared of the people I protect. And Diamond don't say much, but he's very good at protecting the girls.
Yeah, but we talking about when the dude came to the door.
Right. So she's up there trying to apologize. He pissed off. Now, he already got pissed off because he done told her 3 times, "Go on now. I'm good."
He asked where a mask at.
The first time. But he told her 3 times, "Go on. You ain't got to talk to me." Basically, he ain't say it like that. He said how Diamond talked. He was like, I'm good. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. But she kept talking. So the guy walked up there with no mask on. He just, I don't know, it was so fast. He done left her standing there by herself, grabbed this white boy by his chin, pulled him to a stop, and popped him in his forehead.
He smushed him in the face like, where's your mask?
No, he did this. He did like this. Where's your mask?
That was
I bet that boy ain't came back out of the house yet.
He got a mask in his pockets.
Baby.
Yeah, that was crazy. What's another part? Towards the end, when the white guy was giving the lawyer the money, the mayor,
that wasn't the mayor. Now, if you remember from last season, that white boy is a son. He's the son of like the developer that's trying to get the thing.
The casino.
Right. And remember, the son got a bastard black son that he doesn't claim. He doesn't openly claim, but he be at the house and stuff because I think it was a maid or somebody he was cheating on his wife with, and out come his little oops, I did it again. Yeah. So that's who that was. That was the black boy. For whatever reason, that was the black son with the white daddy.
Right.
So for whatever reason, they keep trying to drag this lawyer back into their thing because they need, and the reason why they're doing it is simple. They need a black person as the face of taking these black folks' property. They need a black person. They need somebody out front saying, see, he likes it. See, he's down with us. See, he understands what we're doing is good for you and good for the community. That's why they keep doing that. That's why they keep getting him.
That's crazy. And then what was with the girl with the girl that owned the club? She did the
I don't know why they do
auditions for new dancers.
I don't know why they do all of the ways they did. And I understand that the little girl wasn't open and honest when she got there. But real talk, you go live you go work at somewhere like the Pank or somewhere so you can change who you are. You don't strip. I wouldn't strip under Lisa. I would have another stripper name. I would be some
strip a lot. So I'm just playing.
What the hell? What name is that? I'm about to go.
Your name be Unicorn.
Who the hell want a unicorn stripper?
Anyway,
it'll be some pink. But anyway, you leave where you were, and you want to be anonymous, and it's hard because she been through a lot.
Yeah,
she done lost her daughter, lost everything, had to come down there with absolutely positively nothing, on the run from somebody trying to kill her, hiding this money. She can't do shit with the money. She got all this money and she still got to go strip. So when she bought the club at the end of last season, she bought the club so that they wouldn't take it away from Uncle Clifford. But the club is hers now. And she gave him 15% of the club. And the money that she had, she put all that money in gave the Uncle Clifford and the club to use to keep the girls going, to keep the girls, to keep the girls at work at the club straight during the pandemic.
Right.
But I don't know why they disregard her. I mean, I ain't got no problem with Autumn. Autumn did what she had to do. And people keep forgetting because Autumn talks the way she talks on the show. Y'all forgot that Autumn doesn't really talk like that. Autumn is a highly educated young woman who's had a very hard time. And she came to the Pank to change her life. And it did. Now they auditioning because the reality is that Mercedes, I understand where Mercedes come from because it's like being a bartender. You got one bar and you got 3 bartenders, the money gonna be short. You got one club and you already got 6 dancers. But if only one of the dancers out of the 6 is bringing in money and the rest of the girls just round hunching on a pole in 17-inch heels, then y'all still ain't gonna make no money. So what Alden is trying to say we need some new blood. We need some people in here to get some more people to come in so more people will spend money. If you got the same amount of people spending the same $3, you ain't gonna make no more money, especially if they ain't got nobody but you. And the reality is they don't have nobody but Mercedes.
Right, because Mercedes says she the
draw.
She the person that everybody come out there for. So hold on, what happened in the end so we can close?
Hold it.
What was the last thing that happened before it went off? What was the last thing that happened?
Was that when the little girl was in the bed with her baby? Was that the last thing?
When she got in the bed with her baby?
Was that the last thing?
I think so.
She didn't see the thing about it. She told.
What's her name?
Murder did. That's Mississippi. Murder was doing his little song around the house. And old girl texted him and said, let's do the Dirty Dozen. 12 clubs in 12 days.
12 nights.
You know.
Yeah, same thing.
But that's why I said, but besides all the stripping, the cussing, the rapping, the backstabbing and everything, if you pay attention to the paint and you pay attention to the people in there, they said some profound shit. That baby was sitting up there while she was talking to her baby. That was her telling her baby what her life was like, how she grew up, and why she does what she does. And I don't want this to happen to you. I'm telling you the story. She was like, you know, I was listening to her as her baby went to sleep. She climbed in the crib, and all that little girl wants to be is free. But she sees herself being locked down with this white dude that don't love her but keep knocking her up, but using her, but don't want her to work. Jealous every time she go out the house because she look how she look, but you got her on camera in a room so she can still sell her body, but can't nobody touch it, but you can still benefit from it.
Which is crazy.
Well, yeah.
She
should have pulled a gun on him.
All right, guys, we're gonna close this P-Valley season 2, episode 1, and we be back next week with episode 2. We can't wait to see episode 2. If you watched episode 1, down in the comment down below, tell us what you like, what you didn't like. You know, what was your favorite part? What part made you laugh? And don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Every time we drop a video, you don't want to miss it. This is DC Kool-Aid and
Down in the valley where the girls get naked. Bye, y'all. Lisa. And we out.